Ooh, I have a Canuck to finish from last night.
Ooh, but that's not actually a hazy, is it, Greg? Hey there, Beer
It's
Tubers.
not,
Welcome back to Beer Analysis 101 with your host, Maxwell Starr, and co-opted or co-hijacked by Greg.
Hi, Jack.
Hi, Jack. Who's Jack?
Some sort of jacking will be going on
I don't
behind
mean
the scenes.
Jack Nicholson, the movie I just watched. All right. So, yes, tonight we are doing hazy IPAs. Well, we've done many episodes on IPAs, I think, but I don't know if we've actually done one specifically on New England. And if we have,
I'm pretty sure we have done several.
Pretty sure we've done something, but
Wait.
Yeah. Anyway, we're doing hazies, and guess who showed up here first tonight? Hi, Dan.
Hazy Boy Crocker.
It's New England? Oh, crap. I may have not read the fine print.
Yeah, any hazy. It's all the same.
Don't care. It's unfiltered.
Okay.
Even if it's a cloudy West Coast, you're fine.
Well, I'm glad for that.
I mean, it's just like hazy's, like the definition is very loose these days.
It is, because I do have a New England if I need to, but I was going to save that for a different.
I only have a hazy. I don't have a New England. So
yeah, that was the intent. Hazy. I mean, if you check the chat.
Okay.
So we were all over the place with this one. We were supposed to do a different beer, but
made it very clear there was no new beer purchasing for me this week. So
yeah,
what you get.
And
it's all good because I'm used to seeing.
So yeah, okay.
I mean, it's all good. I'm using the same beer I bought last week. So.
There's a lot of passive aggressiveness going on already. Hey, are we waiting for Carrie to join us, or?
Nope.
Sorry, who?
I know he'd probably hear the Haze Mama if he could, but
that'll be like the 7th review of it.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, Dan, how are you doing tonight?
Likes the beer.
I'm good. So I guess I have to share what beer I had. So.
You do.
Well, it does have hazy in the title.
Ooh, well, fair enough. I think it counts.
So it's called Pure Phase, and it's a triple hazy IPA coming at 10% ABV.
Triple hazy.
Jeez.
My goodness.
All right. You got Greg's vote, and that's from the establishment, huh?
Yep, it is. How did you guess?
The can.
I was gonna say, like, they don't really vary their can art much, do they?
Well, no, actually, the thing is they vary the actual design on it, not the actual can. Like, it's either a black can or it's a white can. The white can are the special ones. They're the limited edition ones, but they change it. They put some sort of music title on there. So Pure Phase is by a music artist. Sorry, Greg, you don't know. And they changed the design on it, so it's a different design each and every time. So
does that insect band, do they still do stuff and have cans on it? You know, the insects, the ones that were crossing the street in that famous photo.
The Beatles.
Yes, Beatles. Sorry, I thought they were called the insect. Yeah, are they still cool? Like, is that what the kids are listening to nowadays?
Well, my daughter does. So does that count?
Yeah.
I don't know. If she's a cool kid, then I guess it counts.
She's really cool. She's my kid.
Day in life.
Oh, there you go. Well, despite being your kid, she's still a cool kid.
Yep.
She's still going to be listening to Beatles when you're 64.
Yep.
When I get
I feel
losing my hair many years from now.
I played that for my father on his 65th birthday when I surprised him.
Oh.
Aw.
Oh. Well, way to bring down the chat, Dad.
Way to bring down the chat like Maxwell Silverhammer.
Yeah, right.
All right.
You know what?
Okay.
I'm just trying to Yellow Submarine it. That's all.
Jeez. Wow. I'll be a fool on the hill. All right, let's move over to Strawberry Fields Forever here with Lady Lee. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastic. I don't know if it's Strawberry Fields Forever over here. It's only been 2. I don't think there's more. So far, only 2, Jess.
That wasn't what I meant.
Well,
I know.
I mean,
Blueberry blue corpses.
The can looks just like it does outside of your place, so maybe it's a phase.
All these jokes are just flying right over my head. I don't know
More
what
like
any.
there's less Strawberry Fields, more Eleanor Rigby here.
Strawberry
Oh,
Fields.
think
is
of
about-
all the lonely people.
Strawberry Fields is about like the war when all the blood was across the field. Strawberry
Oh,
Fields.
okay. Oh, I thought you were literally trying to tell us that can't grow strawberries in North Bay for some reason.
Oh, okay.
No, I was just saying that there's only been 2 murders, so
Oh,
it wasn't
okay.
a
Well,
field full of murders.
we'll see. We'll see tomorrow. Who knows what tomorrow will
Yeah.
bring?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay in my house. I'm not going anywhere tonight. Anyways, I realized I opened my can beforehand. I brought Northern Lights Hazy IPA.
There we go.
And it's from Bob Cajun.
Ooh, this is a hazy IPA. I thought you said it was just a pale ale.
It's a hazy. I said I have a hazy. It stands at 6.1%, so not as high as Dan's 10%.
6.1, you
It's
said?
not babby compared to Dan's.
Oh man, should have. I could have gotten an 8.7% today, but I didn't. Oh well.
I found
Fail,
this.
Greg.
Yes, this is my beer. I have my beer. It is in a glass now.
That is a beer.
Awesome. It is a beer.
That's a beer.
It's like a standard beer glass. It's a very stereotypical beer glass. I like it.
I mean, it fills it nicely.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you, Lady Lee. Let's go over to Greg, the Fool on the Hill.
Oh yes, whatever music reference I don't get there. Well, since Lady Lee is all by herself, I'm assuming Rob's not around right now, and she's all by herself in a murderous town of people that might, attack her at any point. Any scratch she hears at the window might be another murderer trying to get her. I'm gonna let her pick my beer. So I'll probably realistically drink both of these, but I'll let you pick which is the dom and which is the sub. So
Jesus.
two very different beers. Well, I mean, pretty similar ABV, but from different parts of the world. So first we got one which first I thought it was a Christmas beer, but it's not.
Cheers, Rod. Just want to say hi before you tune out.
Nick, why would you interrupt me? I would never do that to you.
Yeah.
You're like the.
We have that kind of relationship, Greg.
Somebody's got to cover for a ginger.
After recent revelations, I'm worried about pissing Nick off. I was planning to go to New Brunswick to steal Nick's hat, but I'm thinking otherwise now.
Oh, fuck.
Doesn't take kindly to that. Anyways,
nope.
Number one choice is Neon Trees Hazy IPA. It's got it is made by Town Brewery, and it is from Whitby, Ontario, which is a smaller city east of Toronto. And what is our other choice? So from way on the other side of the world, well, maybe not the other side, but not close, from Denmark, from, I don't know how to pronounce this brewery, from TO1, TO1, anyway, it's a World Domination India Pale Ale coming in at 6.2%. The first one was 6.4%, so slightly higher ABV, but within the margin of error that they're both basically the same ABV. So which one of these would you like to see come in as the dom?
So the dom for me is the Neon Trees.
Okay. I thought you may have picked the World Domination as the dom.
No.
Okay.
It has a fun name, but come on, Neon Trees, look at the can. That's fucking adorable.
It is a happy...
That is the can that is putting the strap-on on and telling them what. It's the adorable ones, I tell you.
Yeah, it's always the cute ones that you got to watch out for. I will also say, I mean, hold on, this is the same amount. I just want to verify this because, oh no, this is a 440. Okay, I was gonna say the cans are different size, but this one's a 440, so I guess European, and this is, the proper 473. So there we go.
I feel
so it's technically pronounced the other one. The World Domination is technically pronounced ta-ul. Ta-ul. It means two beers in Norwegian.
Yeah, that seems like a Norwegian beer. Oh, Durkistan. Exactly.
Right.
So,
Is that the chef from Muppets?
Well, that's the Swedish chef.
no, that was just my
It
own.
sounded like
I mean, I was gonna say that was my own racist impression, but it really isn't because they're all white people there, so it's not really racist, is it?
it just reminded me of the Muppets. We had the chocolate and then we had the mousse.
Well, I think Lady Lee's already spoken for everybody when she says neon trees, so I'm curious on that to all.
Well, we'll give them both a shake and see how they are. But this will be my official entry into the Beernomicron canon. We'll call it.
Yeah. All right. Let's do both. Split the vote. Some
both,
Dom,
yeah.
Dom and sub. Right. All right. So my turn for Greg to walk away while I present my beer.
I can still hear you, Nick.
Sure you can. You can't see the can. All right.
No,
so
I know you got a beautiful can.
actually, I think this might be one of the better labels. Although I don't think anybody's going to beat that town Neon Trees, according to Lady Lee. So this one is from a brewery that's local to me, and here in I live in Quispam, New Brunswick. This is from Rosse, which is the neighboring town. A brewery I do go to a lot in the summertime. This is Long Ray Brewery's Cryo Fresh Hop Simcoe IPA. So it's
RoboHop.
it's got a very like RoboHop, but look, the legs are weird. It's almost like got the socks. Are they Godzilla legs or?
He's got McDonald's Grinch socks.
Yeah, right. I'm not really sure what's going on, but it's kind of like maybe he's some kind of superhero or hop costume.
Hop with feet, so it's hopping. It's a hoppy hop.
It's
Oh, he's
cool label.
hopping. I mean, that actually makes sense.
6.0 ABV, made with cryo. What do they call it? The cryo processing hops using Simcoe hops. Anyway, I'll get into it in my little spiel. It's a fairly new beer. I will talk about that momentarily. But I want to get down to who we've got here for comments because there's a bunch of them. I got Torgo, of course. He's here. He's here in spirit. Isn't he supposed to be driving?
We just came off of coming from the gas station, but he's probably listening to us.
Oh, okay. Hi, Rob. Don't drive off the road. Hopefully the weather's good.
Tell him to grab a beer and join us live from the car.
Live from the car while he's driving.
It's freezing rain when he was leaving Vaughan, so.
Ooh, ugh.
Oh, really? There's not really any freezing rain in Mississauga. I guess Vaughn's a little more north.
Yourself. You just have better weather. Whatever. Mr. Fine. No, back to fuck you, Greg.
Listen.
Oh, wow.
Listen, I probably would fuck myself if I had a 15-incher like Chris does, but I don't. So thank you for publicly shaming me for not having a 15-inch.
Always. I will always publicly shame you.
I mean, he publicly shames us with his presence, so.
Not big enough heart, he strikes again.
God. Okay, so chat, comments. We got Rajay in the chat. I haven't seen Rajay in the chat in a while. So we already said cheers, Rajay. Greg said cheers, Rajay. Any good deals lately? Good. Dan following suit. Wall.
Yes.
See, Greg still has the gift of gab. Yeah, he never shuts up, obviously. Case in point, he never stopped. Wall. It's a lot of laughing out loud.
See, all right. Roger's not here very often, so he appreciates my quirky sense of humor. The rest of you just find me annoying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we tolerate you at least.
I appreciate
even if you are the biggest douche nozzle in the world, we still appreciate you.
Yes, but I'm a consistent news douche nozzle. I'm here every week, and you can always
count but
on
you're our douche nozzle, so
that's
you're the
right.
easiest person to make fun of, and I enjoy it.
Okay, so speaking of making fun of things to enjoy them, I'm gonna go back over to Dan. Dan can talk about his history with the beer.
Okay, my history with the beer. Well, we already know the history of the brewery. I have lots of history with this brewery. I've pimped it out to many people. They've all enjoyed it. The history with this beer, I'm on my second 4-pack. So I've had a couple of these. So now being this is a limited edition, it's not here that often. I went back to the brewery to try and find it because I really enjoyed it. It wasn't there. And then I stumbled upon it at a different place, and I bought another 4-pack because I'm a glutton for punishment.
Wait, when did it come out?
Let's see. Give me a second here. Let me just pour the rest of this into the glass, and I'll tell
I was
you.
wondering, like, is this an old can because they don't have it at the brewery anymore, or is it?
Oh no, it was packaged January 9th, 2026.
Oh, that's not bad.
So it just sells really fast because it's the white can labels go pretty quickly at the brewery. So, and this is part of their 7th year anniversary. If you remember a couple of weeks ago when we did the stouts and I brought in that stout, that they put out 7 beers for their 7th birthday or 7th anniversary. This is one of them as well. So that
I think that was
stout
the
was
Imperial
one.
Stout night, wasn't it?
Yeah. And I came in with the barrel aged Imperial Stout, and this was
Then Greg
another one
brought
that they
it to
released.
Bourbon County.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Chris brought a Bourbon County and won, which was deserved.
Yeah, it was well deserved. So
Was it?
Was it?
was it? Well, yeah,
Really?
no.
All right. So, thank you, Dan. Let's go over to Lady Lee.
Hazy fight tonight.
Yeah.
I won't get Lady
I
Lee's vote.
do not have history with this specific beer, but this is the Christmas pack that Rob bought that he wanted to try, and he doesn't like IPA, so this was left in the fridge, and it was very
Ooh.
convenient. We got a Hazy for tonight, and this one
Nice.
is Hazy. So
You didn't
There you
buy
go.
anything. But then, of course, you're stealing his beer.
he's not going to
I
drink it.
don't think he's that upset. We need to get Lady Lee into stouts and Rob into IPAs. We're gonna
There you
make
go.
everyone.
Yeah,
He's probably grateful that this is
gotta work on that baby palate.
He likes some pretty intense stouts, so the fact that he doesn't like
To be fair,
IPAs,
yeah, he does.
It is
He's
funny
almost
that
he's almost as much of a dessert stout fiend as Dan is.
yeah, he does like those. Remind me, does
He-
Rob like sours?
Almost.
he
Almost.
had one they really didn't like, so he's kind of hesitant to try them.
Yeah. I don't
Sours
generally
are the
spend
best.
money on them if I can avoid it, but
I've had some good ones, but it's very rare. Like, it's very hard to find one. I don't like that generic sour taste where you just taste sour at the beginning. I like the ones where it's like the ingredients they use are sour tasting, so then you taste that sour, like that natural sour versus
Like
like an artificial
smoothie
sour.
sours. Oh, I fucking love those.
yeah, well if it's
They've
balanced with
actually got
other
some
things, then it
fruity
can be
ones, too.
alright. But I mean, like people
Yeah.
love Jelly King from Bellwoods. But I mean, to me, that's literally just a sour that's just sour and has no other real flavors. And they
That's
do
a
make
really
flavor.
That's a really good sour, but yeah, it's basically generic sour.
Yeah,
That's
it's
like
like
my
I don't want just sour.
All right,
That's my favorite sour.
let's keep rolling on. We can talk about our sours on IPA night after Lady is finished here. You just
I'm
gave
done.
your history on it. So let's go over
I'm
to
just
Greg.
leaving Limp Bizkit because it's far superior to Kid Rock.
I was gonna say
Sorry.
one of these things.
What?
One of these things is
Bad
not
Bunny?
really like. What's that?
You're
Isn't
saying Bad Bunny's better than Kid Rock?
No, Limp Bizkit is far superior than.
Oh yeah, for that too. Yes. Keep rolling.
There we go.
It's all about he says, she says bullshit.
Nick does it all for the nookie.
Yeah. Hey, wow, music reference Greg got.
I know that one song by Limp Bizkit. And I only recently learned that Limp Bizkit is a band, not a person. So there you go. I thought it was a person. Obviously a stage name, but I thought it was a person. But it's not. It's what is it, Fred Durst or something? Is
Not just any metal, it's new metal.
Oh my god, he's still throwing out the stuff.
I know. I'm throwing out some random facts that I suddenly know in my brain.
Wow. Slow down, Greg. You're gonna break the chat.
I think I learned that because I was watching the Woodstock documentary on Netflix, which is quite good, I might add.
I love that. I love they put all the blame on Fred Durst. They're like, "Oh, it's Limp Bizkit's fault. It's Fred Durst's fault."
Yeah, they spent a lot of time blaming him. I was like, okay. I like that because I actually watched it live because my dad had one of those illegal boxes, so I watched it live when it was actually on. And of course, I don't know what age I was then. What was it, 99? So it would have been. I have to do the math on that. So I'd be a late teenager, but I still very much like titties. So I was like, yay, ladies are flashing their titties on like all the time on that thing. It was great. I didn't listen to any of the music, just muted it and waited for titties. Anyways,
Wait for the keys to jerk off to him TV.
I probably did. Well, it's pay-per-view. But so one of these is very hazy. Now the camera actually makes this one look more hazy than it is. Now I did check on Tapped, and they do classify as a hazy, and I suppose it's fairly hazy. You can't see through it, but
Which
this
one's
to me
which?
is
I'm trying to-
this to me is true. Now this
Which one's which, Greg?
This is
Oh, that's
Neon
the Neon
Trees.
Tree. Is the lighter one. Okay.
Yeah, and then this one is this one.
That's almost
So-
it looks like a tangerine color on camera.
Yeah, it's
It could also be the lighting, because from this angle, it's like if it's more hazy or got more shit in it, it's blocking more light.
yeah. I mean, they're both I can't see through. I'll post pictures in the chat in a few minutes, but yeah. I mean, this one's definitely less. This one's definitely less hazy, but taste wise, it's definitely in the hazy category. This one though is like a hazy boy beer. Like this one, you know what this reminds me of? Wait, we're not doing reviews yet, or we're just doing history. I have no history with either
We're
one.
just doing history, so. all right.
Yeah, sorry, I got a little ahead of myself there. I have no history with either one of these beers. I think I've had stuff from Town Brewery. Actually, you know what? I think I've had this beer before. If not, then I've had another beer from this brewery. They had a double IPA sitting right beside it, but apparently it wasn't a hazy, so that's why I didn't buy it. But I have had that double IPA before, and I remember liking it. So there you go. And I've only ever heard of this brewery fairly recently when I just saw it on my shelf. And my LCBO, like the super close one to here, is not very good at getting new stuff. So whenever I see something on the shelf that's new, I always am like, oh, right, this is exciting. They don't bring new stuff in that often.
Super
On the
exciting.
other hand, if you want Bud Light or you want 6-month-old Steam Whistle, they're your LCBO.
Uh,
All right. Thank you, Greg. Some other suckers turn to do their history. I'm not forgetting somebody in the order, right? No, Dan actually went first. It just feels so alien having me go to
Bring you
Greg,
off on
go
this.
straight from Greg to me after, and Dan is here because I keep forgetting Dan because he always joins. Anyway,
Yep.
yeah. So what's my history?
I'm up and last.
So this Cryo Fresh Hop came out in December, I think. It's a fairly new beer. It's either this came out in December or it came out in the fall, and this might be a second batch of it. This canning date is December 17th, so it's not quite 2 months old yet. It's not quite drain pour, but it's getting there. Yeah, so it's a fairly new beer from Long Bay, and I've only gotten around to drinking in the last little while. I'm pretty sure I had one over the Christmas holidays finally, and I liked it. I had another one beginning of February, and of course now I bought 2 more for Hazy Night, thinking, hey, that would be a good option to bring to this. I'm looking at the blurb on the side of this thing. It says it's got a thing about their history with Cryo Fresh hops. So it's like Cryo Fresh hops, the new frontier of freshness. They're available for the first time from this fall's harvest, combining process of frozen fresh hops with cryo technology, which uses only the concentrated lupulin portion of the whole cone hop. Up until now, the only way to experience a fresh hop tropical IPA was to travel to a hop producing part of the world during the harvest time. But we are bringing one home here. We are bringing one home to you here in New Brunswick. To celebrate, we're using Simcoe hops in this version for the first time in our brewery on its 25th anniversary. So I have to call bullshit on this. Long Bay Brewery was founded in 2017. So why the fuck are you saying 25th anniversary? I know they changed owners recently, but they're not 25 years old. They're 9. Not even 9. It was like June 2017. I mean, I knew the guy that founded this. He went to school with me. So
Wow.
Anyway, I don't know what the story about that is. Maybe it's like some continuation of some dude's homebrew that he'd been doing since like years before that, like since 2000 or some shit. But I know it's not their 25th anniversary of Long Bay because it's only been around for not even 9 years. But maybe they mean something else. I don't know. But I read that and I get the vibe that you're saying that, oh, this is a 25th anniversary beer. I'm like, I call bullshit. So
Could you do you have access that you can just like message your friend and hey, what's going on here, friend?
he doesn't own the brewery anymore. He sold it off a few years ago to some, I don't know, business interest.
That was very selfish. Selfish of
So
them.
yeah, it does say, it does actually, like, I'll find a lot of beers don't say the IBUs on them anymore. This one actually says 3 SRM 25 IBU. So
I mean, IBUs is such a. I mean, I like information.
yeah, it's a subjective
but
term anyway.
IBU is so stupid. It doesn't mean anything.
It's all subjective anyway, because it could be like, if it's a very well balanced beer, you might not notice 60 IBUs.
Well, that's why most double and triple IPAs are less bitter than a regular IPA, because they tend to have a bunch of malt to compensate.
You're
Like
IPA. IBU. IPA. IBU.
No, I'm compensated.
You're
I just
overcompensating.
I just found out that Long Bay is available in Calgary.
Ooh,
Wow.
can you get there?
It looks like I'm getting the King Berry Raspberry
Oh, yeah.
Sour Ale.
I think
Okay.
it was one of them. I think it was Kingberry maybe that won a Canadian brewing award. It like won gold or something this past summer. I can't remember if it was Kingberry or if it was Passion something. Is there other
So
beers?
it's kind of interesting when I look up Long Bay Brewery. They don't seem to have their own website. They just seem to links to a bunch of different things, talking like tourism, like Discover St. John,
Oh yeah, like one of those
Craft
touristy
Alcohol,
sites. They have a Facebook page.
LNB.
They
Yeah,
used to have a site, but I think when ownership changed, the site went down.
They have an Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh,
Has it
Ruckus
been-
that explains it. Ruckus
Ruckus?
IPA.
Okay,
that's
you've
one
had
you sent
yeah.
me.
I've sent you Ruckus. Yeah.
Yeah. So right now in stock, they've got Long Bay Dirty Oatmeal Stout. They've got Area 506.
Ooh, that's like from the summer.
Yeah, we got it in stock, and they have that raspberry one. But they also did a collaboration with with the collective craft beer company here. They did a Wasted Day IPA.
Wasted Day.
Wasted
Yep.
Day IPA. When did
Yep.
when did that collaboration happen? Because they make that like they've actually kind of opened up a second niche brewery called Wasted Day, and they produce a Wasted Day IPA, which is, I've brought it on the channel before. It's way more hazier than this shit, and since I used it before, I didn't bring it tonight. So I love that beer. That's like the haziest of the hazies.
That was, I think, I don't remember when their anniversary was, but I think it was back in November. No, I want to say August. So it was a while ago.
So
Yeah.
they won a Canadian Brewing Award, a gold medal for low ABV beer with their mild sedation. Okay, yeah, the one that won, they have a dry hop passion fruit sour called Full Pleasure, which won gold medal at last year's
Tell me more.
in the sour ale category. Won gold medal last year, and it is a very good beer. It's basically Kingberry but with passion fruit instead.
Yeah, we got that here and it's sold out.
See, I like Full Pleasure better than Kingberry, but they're both good. But I like of the beers that I like there, I like Mild Sedation or Wasted Day the best, or Ruckus. Ruckus has always been tasty. Anyway, but yeah, there's a bit of a story. Like Greg is a fan of this story where after a group bike ride over last spring or something, we tried to go for beer at Foghorn, and they turned us away because we arrived within 15 minutes of close. They wouldn't serve us a beer because they had shut the taps off already. And we were like, really? You've poured us beers like all the way up until 8 o'clock before. What changed? So we ended up going up to Long Bay, and we went to Long Bay all summer. So yeah,
I feel like
Long Bay's got some good shit.
I feel like Lee's gonna have an opinion here.
She probably will. Yeah, because she worked in the restaurant industry and here in retail, and she's probably going to correct us. She's going to correct them.
It's like she should correct her family.
It's going to corrected them.
On certain days, if it ends up being a lot quieter than anticipated, sometimes places will just shut her down earlier. So in your case, that's probably what they're doing. So
they were in the middle of a bustling trivia night, which could also be a reason why they shut the taps off early too, because they wanted them, okay, last call.
trivia nights are
Hmm.
not as crazy as people think because you're not serving while people are doing trivia.
Well, I
So
mean,
it's very,
the
like,
place was full. We just wanted some beers to go sit in the back porch on with.
that's what I mean. It probably wasn't that busy as in sales wise. Yes, the place was full, but you're not ordering a lot during trivia.
Right.
That was the one thing working trivia was kind of like lame because you knew the bills wouldn't be that high. Like as soon as there was a break, you'd rush to a table and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna grab this, grab that, grab this." Like trying to like get to everybody, try to get as many drinks in. Because when they were playing trivia, they don't want you walking around. They don't want you talking to you. So
I mean, I would think. I mean, now, granted, I understand probably the person that Nick talked to. I assume she probably didn't own the place, but you know, I would think that hey, how many people came in? What, 8?
There's probably a certain amount of
came in?
like she didn't make the decisions, and I know this I don't know this person really, but I mean I've gone in the brewery enough
When
times
I
to be able
emailed,
to. She recognizes me and I say hi, and
when I emailed them, who I
I don't
think
hate
one of
her.
the owners. I'm glad you don't hate her.
Yeah, great.
When one of the owners, I emailed them about it because Nick wouldn't say anything. So I emailed them, but then one of the owners got back to me, and he basically said that the whoever's there has
Understand.
discretion to, basically corporate email discretion to do whatever, blah blah blah. I would think, hey, you know what, you got however many people come in, 15 minutes, you can sell 8 beers, and just say, hey guys, you got 20 minutes to drink them or whatever. I mean, to me, I don't think that would be a bad deal.
We kind of got to sell. We've been going up to Long Bay all summer, and they even have you can have a beer team discount. Like if you have a group of 6+, then they'll give you like a 10% discount or something like that. So we come in as a group, get a 10% discount on beer. Beer's cheap.
Well, and see, look at that. I mean, like that. And again, I understand the lady who you dealt with doesn't own the place. Who knows if she even works there anymore? But again,
I mean, the other brewery up the hill. I mean, it's up a hill, so cyclists going up the hill.
She turned away customers, and as a result, it's not just however many beers you would have bought that night. It's how many beers have they now lost sales for going forward. Whether that matters to them or not is a different story. But to me, it's just not very good customer service in that situation.
you can shut your dirty whore mouth.
I can absolutely shut my dirty whore mouth, but as usual, I keep it open. And Rajay supports me tonight. He wants me to keep my dirty whore mouth open. Ow. I just hit my foot. Oh, I'm being punished by Jesus.
Wow. Okay. We might as well get moving along here. We don't have any more comments except for Rajay getting 10+ Greg points. And since now we have 4 viewers at the moment, and we're down from 6, I imagine Rajay already left.
Yeah, he's not sticking around for this shit, Joe.
If there is anybody actually watching and it's not just us checking for comments, and then let us know what you're drinking. I'm kind of curious. We do.
Yeah, Rob, let us know what you're drinking.
Rob J.
You mind pulling over in the freezing rainstorm and letting us know what you're drinking?
Rob. Okay, yeah, let us know what you're drinking, Rob. Are you drinking a coffee from the gas station as you drive through ice and snow?
Oh, maybe he's having a gas station hot dog.
Oh yeah! Wow! Rajay is actually still here. I'm impressed we've kept you entertained this long. Kudos. All right, let's get back to the actual beer entertainment, and we'll bring Dan up here to talk about his beer and what he thinks about it.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and no, you're under the age of 18, 19, or 21. You're not allowed to watch.
What's not drinking right now?
What were you planning to do, Dan? That required people to be over the age of 21.
He's not Kid Rock, so he's safe.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'm keeping myself safe and out of the Epstein files. Anyway,
didn't Kid Rock used to have
never visited that island.
Didn't Kid Rock used to have a little person that hung out with him and then they died or something?
Jesus.
Is that not a thing?
Okay, I'm trying to think. No, that was
that I think you might be correct on that, but I can't remember who it was.
Like it looked like a kid, but they weren't. They just had whatever the disease is. Dwarfism or some form of that.
Cream soda Coke. We got cream. I don't know if you typed that while driving, but good for you.
Wow. It's got cream soda Coke. Oh, well, okay. Cream soda Coke. What's cream soda Coke?
In case any cops are watching, that's not really Rob. It's just AI.
Talk to text. Thank you. Talk to text. It's a thing.
Can you actually talk to
Greg
text
especially
and
knows
make
that.
it into chats?
Grok,
Yeah, because
Grok put Dan into a bikini.
on the side of the screen it has like the little button.
Fuck, it's not working.
So what the heck is a cream soda Coke? I hear there's an orange cream Coke, which I haven't tried yet, but I've
We
never
went to
heard of it.
Wendy's.
Oh, and got one of them mixes. Okay,
Oh,
okay.
Yep.
All right, I'll stop
Ever
interrupting Dan.
since I think Jamie mentioned Wendy's, I've been getting advertisements for Wendy's all day. I'm like, oh, I want that disgusting burger there, their melted cheeseburger that I know if I eat it is good. Like, it's gonna take
that
away a day from my life. But
Portobello mushroom melt or whatever it is.
it looks so good. Even
Oh
I
yeah,
know it's
a
gonna
big
kill me,
wad
but
of
it's so
melted
good.
cheese.
What are you guys seeing? I don't see that message.
I see it in the actual
I don't
chat.
see it. Oh, in the Facebook chat?
On YouTube.
Oh.
It's
Weird.
It's right at the bottom.
the comments on StreamYard are coming in really slowly compared to
Oh.
YouTube. So
I guess I have to look up YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube I see it. Well, remember, I mean, Lady Lee couldn't see my comments for a while because she somehow blocked me at some point. So maybe she blocked Rob because he pissed her off one night.
no, I can't even see it on the other one either. So if that's because we all blocked them.
No. I see his comment. Not on StreamYard. And StreamYard, I wouldn't have, like, we would have to block him, wouldn't we? Like, I don't know.
What?
That'd be
I don't know.
Doesn't make sense.
I don't know how StreamYard works. All I know is that Lady Lee's a duck right now.
Cream soda Coke. Yeah, his comments had not showing up. Weird.
Yeah, it'll take a bit. It'll take about 2 minutes. I noticed that with Rod J's stuff. So that being said, I'm not doing any more technical work here. I'm actually drinking beer.
Oh, fuck. I wanted to put in a ticket, Dan.
You know what? Here's your tickets right here.
Wow. That is.
Whoa.
You are
Put in
an
that ticket.
You are an IT unprofessional.
I'm going to escalate that priority by one, Dan.
I'm after hours, so you get double time.
You're going to escalate my dick.
Anyways, now that Greg's brought the chat down again or to a new level,
It was getting too highbrow anyway.
What did he talk about his dead dad or something?
No,
This is dead dog.
Oh, dead dog.
Look at you sitting on your living dead ivory tower up there.
Everything dies.
Oh.
And now Nick has to clean up the mess with his keyboard. See, this is what I was talking about, Greg.
Oh, okay, so it's not just people ejaculating on their keyboard.
No.
You do spill beer.
Yeah.
Are you in my town right now,
Oh, fuck.
Greg?
I'm sorry, what?
Are you in my town right now?
I don't think I am. What did I do?
Well, there's 2 deaths, and it seems death follows you. So,
so far it's only. I mean, this year it's only. Well, last year was animal deaths. No, we did have a friend die of cancer, and then we have a friend of ours that's probably gonna lose her baby very soon. So I guess that does follow me.
So it's a Greg Reaper now, not Grim Reaper.
Wow, the Greg Reaper.
It's not 100% yet, but it seems like it's going that way.
It seems to be
that's
confirmed.
sad. That is very sad.
Wow.
Anyway, Dan
Believe
here.
me, there's zero chance they will ever watch this show. But yeah.
I think they're very fortunate for that.
Or only
All right.
watch the show again, you mean?
Back to the beer. Enough of the death jokes here.
Yeah, this conversation's getting dead anyway.
Wow.
I'm pretty bored to death.
Oh.
Hey, all I can say is, listen, me and Dan, we're done with planning our dad's funerals. You two still have it to look forward to, so.
Yeah, exactly. I had to plan a rock and roll party.
Although, to
Dead
be
serious, aren't you?
to be fair, Bob Hardy will outlive all of us. There's like Lady Lee. He'll have to plan Lady Lee's funeral.
It's gonna be at the end of the world. It's gonna be Bob Hardy and Keith
That's
Richards.
basically it. Like it's
Wow.
yeah. It's no just the universe implodes. Then they'll maybe go if they decide that it's time. Otherwise, they'll just float around in emptiness for X amount of period of time.
Not even the cockroaches will be able to survive.
Prob- Probably comparing
All
how
right.
many chicks they've each banged.
Jesus Christ.
Well, now that we're gonna,
Yeah.
you know what? We're
Okay,
gonna get back-
beer.
beer. Okay, so what we got here is a very nice triple hazy IPA. The alcohol is very, very
Dan
well
gets my vote.
masked. And you know what? For a hazy, it's actually quite nice. The mouthfeel is a nice medium, not full bodied, which kind of threw me for a bit. But the flavors behind it, you do have a little bit of the juicy notes, so the tangerines and the papayas and stuff, and then you have a little bit of a bitterness from the 10% banana papaya. What same difference?
Sure. Okay.
I just want to come to your class and learn. That's all. So I said,
Dan wants to be paddled by the Board of Education.
not by the Ontario Board of Education. Well, actually, no, it's probably still better than the Alberta Board of Education. Anyways,
I'm not even going to win there.
so that being said, there was a little bit of a bitterness on there from the alcohol astringency. The 10% does kind of come through a little bit to give that little bit of a bitterness, but the hops in there kind of mend quite nicely to make it sort of like a sweet but bitter note. It goes down really quickly. It is very easy to drink. I had 3 in one night, and it wasn't like drinking a sparkle puff or 3 sparkle puffs in a row. It actually crept up on me, and when I stood up, I actually felt quite good about myself until having to walk up the stairs. That was a different story. Overall, I really do like this beer. Their white can series have always impressed me, and this one for me, for the style, it's a solid 9.5. The enjoyability, like I said, I was gaming one night. I had 3 in one night, and I didn't realize it till I looked over and went, oh shit, I had one too many. And it was really enjoyable. So for me, that was actually a 9.5 as well. So 9.5s all around.
All right. Awesome. Thank you, Dan. Let's go to Lately.
I'm having hair problems.
Yeah, I got the same issue.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hey, you actually might.
Yeah,
you
so do I. Hold on a second.
Actually,
Let me
yeah, I
grab
got this
my
like
chest-
one little piece of hair
Yeah.
that's sticking up like right here.
Let me just adjust my chest hair here. Hold on a second.
I mean, Nick, you still have enough hair that you potentially could have hair problems. So
I don't know. I'm having.
I still have I got a good hair.
hey,
Hair.
listen, Agnes is very jealous of your hair. So
Lady's hair or mine?
no, not your hair, Nick.
Like,
No,
why-
she's very
why
jealous of Lady Lee's hair.
Nobody's
because
jealous of my hair.
really long right now. I think it's just.
I mean, I don't care, but you do have very nice hair for someone of your advanced age.
Fuck off.
advanced stage. Anyway, beer.
I'm sure he's talking about me.
Yes,
Lady
I am
Lee's
talking
still-
about.
Lady Lee
I
doesn't
am.
look a day over 29.
No, I am. The lighting's really good right now.
Okay, so my face is really red though, like really red. I think it's
little
my
red.
camera though. I think the coloring's off my camera.
This is weird.
Not
I
this
haven't
red.
seen any new comments in it.
Just you're humiliated to be on the show with us. This is how I spend my Wednesday nights. Oh, where did I go wrong?
So the beer, it's good. I am enjoying it. It is a good beer. I don't think it's like an over the top. This is fucking amazing beer. Like it's not one when you taste it, you're like, oh my god, I need this. It's more of like a casual, like nice drinker that you can enjoy. Yeah, like it's better than average, but it's not the best. I think that's a good way to explain it to like how I feel about the taste. It has some
So I
like
put on my
it's
Tinder
kind of interesting.
profile.
So it starts off. It has some like nice, like I think it's like a mango-y flavor, like a kind of tropical flavor. Like every time they say tropical, like I taste tropical. Like it just tastes like that tropical juice or whatever, but like not tasting like juice because it doesn't taste sweet. And then it has like that bitterness at the end, like that pithiness at the end. So you start off with like a nice sweet flavor, and then you end up a little bit bitter. I do find that the bitter is a little strong for me. I've definitely had ones that are stronger, so I can't complain. But this one, yeah, it just lingers a little bit longer than I'd like it to. But in general, I think it tastes really good. The only thing I'm missing, and Dan mentioned it because he talked about like the mouthfeel, and usually with IPAs, like you get that nice smoothness on your tongue with like an IPA. I didn't get this as much. Like it tasted a little more like just regular liquid. It didn't have that like nice feel. I always like how IPAs feel on the tongue. Like they always just have a nice mouthfeel. That wasn't there. I was kind of disappointed on that. Like it was just like kind of because it's like an experience, right? Like IPAs are so full of flavor that it goes from like how it feels and how it tastes, and there's a bunch of flavors that come out. This one has like the flavors, but it doesn't have the mouthfeel. So I'm a little sad.
Mm. So would you say it's like a thin mouthfeel, a medium mouthfeel? Obviously not a thick
Definitely thin.
mouthfeel. Okay.
Thin because it's
a
yeah,
bit thin?
like you don't feel like that. You don't feel that nice feeling, like that smooth feeling on your tongue. Like it's. I like IPAs because of
Like
that like mouthfeel.
someone's rubbing a pine cone against you. Well, I guess it wouldn't be very hazy, but someone's
No, that's
Not
the
rubbing
taste
what?
of like the pine cone. This is just that smoothness. Like it's the same as stouts, but stouts obviously is more. Like you get more of that smooth feel.
Mhm.
Either way, it doesn't have it, so I'm disappointed because I really like that taste. It doesn't say much for ingredients. It's kind of interesting because I think it's mango. I'm gonna say it's mango. Yeah, it's just this nice, like, little light fruity taste. I wish it had a bit stronger, like the flavors were more pronounced. Because I'm having a hard time, like, telling what flavors are there. Like, all I can think of is, like, the standard, basic, tropical flavor. That's just, like, that. Like, I can't depict any real flavors out of this. So it does lack in that, like, kind of personality department. I think I'm just going to go 8 for style and 8 for personal preference. Again, I think it's a good beer. I think it's doing above average, but I don't think it's up there. Like it needs to do more. It's a little bit basic, but it still has potential. It's doing well. Just needs to work a little harder. And then it could be great.
So it's basic, not a basic bitch.
Yeah, it's like a B plus versus like an A. Like it didn't make it to the A. It did a solid job. It did better than the average person. But it wasn't quite in that tilting into the excellence grade.
Could have used a little bit more oats to give that more full body experience.
Yeah, like it just is missing something because you know when you taste an IPA, you can really taste the different flavors. Like you're usually able to distinctly tell. This one, I don't think it's there. I think it's nice though because the flavors aren't too sweet and they're not like too sour. It's just a nice taste, and then you have a little bit of bitterness. But it's just lacking. It just needs that little kick, and it would be amazing.
A little bit of oomph.
Mm-hmm. It's like a follower versus a leader.
Sounds like me.
Yeah, Nick
right.
is our leader.
Right. Now, if you look at the comment, they want the king to come back, which we do kind of want the king to come back. All right, so let's thank you, Lady Lee. Let's move on over to the Greg. The Greg has returned.
Well, I never left. I don't really have anything else to do on a Wednesday night. So,
For the last 7 years, haven't had anything else to do on a Wednesday night.
Listen, Nick, one day I'm just gonna die on your show. I'm just gonna be here. I'm gonna be like, I'm reviewing this beer.
We're gonna bring the chat down again, Greg.
No, you guys will just keep continuing. You'll be like, Greg, give us your vote.
Oh, Greg's
Bernie?
falling
The
asleep.
virtual
Let's just mute
version of
him.
Weekend at Bernie's. We'll just have a pre-recorded loop of Greg talking over me.
Yeah, I'll still be there in the morning. Nick will try to wake me up. Nick, Greg, wake up, wake up.
Greg!
Oh, I think we need to call an ambulance for him. Eventually I start to decompose. It's like, oh, it's a skeleton.
Agnes is going to be like, yeah, no rush.
Oh my God, the dogs have eaten the flesh. They must be hungry.
Well, the cats will probably start, and then the dogs will
Agnes,
eventually get in on
Agnes, the
that.
cat's gotten into Greg again.
Jesus. Hey, she's a stickler for a neat house. She would toss my corpse into the gutter very quickly.
Oh.
Anyways, we're gonna start with this beer because, frankly, Lady Lee kind of reviewed it for me because I could almost copy and paste pretty much everything she said about her beer and kind of say this beer. Now, I will start off by saying, so they do a stupid best before date, which I hate. I don't know if you guys can read that. Is that the right way? So best before, I'm assuming it's European, so I'm assuming best before September 1st, 2026. Hopefully not January 9th, 2026. So because they don't tell me, I'm going to assume that it was canned on September 1st, 2025, which, would put this beer at about 4 months old. And based on my taste of it, that's what I'm kind of getting. It's not bad. It's very smooth. It's kind of just generic flavors, generic tropical fruit flavors 101, which I usually tend to get like a kind of a green tea note from it. So it almost feels like I'm kind of drinking a flavored green tea of some sort, like maybe a bubble tea or something like that. I'm not sure I necessarily call it thin, but it's certainly not particularly full-bodied or exciting. Like, I kind of get what you're saying with the whole IPAs that kind of excite your tongue thing. And
Arnold.
Ooh.
Arnold's gonna be sent. Arnold's gonna be
I
sent.
saw a bike.
He's gonna be sent to North Bay very. Oh, you're warm. Where were you sleeping, buddy? You're warm. Arnold's gonna be sent to North Bay very shortly. He's gonna be on hump patrol. So make sure no fiends break into any places, right, buddy? Yeah. He's got another ear infection. It's costing me money, of course, because that's what Arnold does. Anyways, yeah, so this is, I do get kind of a green tea note off this, but sort of like, not like an actual green tea bag. Like, it's more like if you were to get a flavored tea, like bubble tea. I don't have bubble tea very often, but usually something that's like a little flavored, has some sugar in it. That's kind of the general note I'm getting with it. I kind of call it tropical fruit 101, which essentially kind of what Lady Lee said with her beer. So
Yeah.
it does not particularly excite your tongue, but again, it's very smooth. You could absolutely drink a bunch of these beers and then not realize that 6.2 is not crazy high, but if you drank 4 of them, you'd probably not be able to walk so well. So I do think I can't remember 100% if I had this beer. I've not untapped it, so as far as I'm concerned, I haven't had this beer. I do remember liking the other one, the double IPA, more. I know it's a different beer, but I compare in the same brewery. This one is not particularly impressive. I wouldn't buy it again. It's sort of whatever. I can drink it. If I went to Nick's house and he offered it to me, I would happily take it. I would not do anything to Nick's hat because I would suffer for it. And then we'd have a good time, hopefully, until I pissed him off and then he hurt me. But then I would give this beer a 7 and a 7. That's where I'm going with this. It's 7 for personal enjoyment, 7 for style. I don't have any particular issues with it. Jesus Christ, Nick has gone completely dark. He's back. Thank God. Oof. Thought our leader had abandoned us. This beer is nothing. Sorry?
Nothing. I could continue.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying you couldn't hear me talking. That means my thing crashed or something. I was
No. We heard you talking.
Okay, good.
Nick left because you were talking. That's why.
Oh, well, I mean, that's reasonable. I mean, listen, at least you're not interrupting me because that would be rude. Sorry, 7 and 7, Nick. In case you didn't write that down, 7 and 7 for this. It's not a particularly exciting beer. Whatever. I mean, I don't know what it was. I mean, I know these two beers. I don't remember what they were individually. I know these two beers were like 9 something. So I'm like, oh, these beers are getting expensive. Fuck for 2 beers I bought today. So, anyways, yeah, probably wouldn't buy this again, but whatever. Now, this one to me is more of a targeted hazy in that it targets a very specific flavor. This is basically grapefruit juice with alcohol in it. So if you want grapefruit juice with alcohol in it, like this is it. Like
I fucking love grapefruit juice.
so, well, there you go. You're probably gonna vote for this one then, because this is literally that's what this is. Like I cannot discern. If you gave me grapefruit juice with maybe a shot of vodka in it, I don't think I could discern between this and that, because that's exactly what this is. Now, here's the interesting thing. Between the two, if you were to say, Greg, you can drink one of these. Oh my gosh, now the lighting makes them look the same. Isn't that interesting? Look, the lighting has changed. Okay. So this is the first one I reviewed, just because you can't tell the difference now. This is the one I just gave 7 to. If you were to say, Greg, you got to drink a 6-pack of these tonight, I would go for this one, because it's not going to give me extreme heartburn. Now, I actually like this one better. I think it's grapefruit juice, very tasty. I would absolutely not want more than one of these, because it would give me grapefruit. It would give me heartburn. It would give me probably a little bit of upchuck. So I'd probably have to take a Tums after more than one of these. So this is absolutely not a good session beer. But I like the color of this. I like the flavor of it. To me, this is more of what I consider to be a hazy. And this to me is a good hazy, because there's too many beers that are like this one that's kind of like tropical fruit 101. You don't know what the fuck is in here. It ends up just tasting like an amalgamation of whatever. I'm not the biggest fan of these. This one, again, it's got the cool can art. We know Lady Lee likes the can art. I suspect Rob just came home. That's why she just left us. But anyways, you got the cool can art. You got the blah, blah, blah. So this one I'm going to go a little higher on. I'm going to go with the specific caveat that I would not want multiples of these. But as a singular beer,
acidic, or is it acidic?
It's very acidic. Well, I mean, imagine drinking a pint of grapefruit juice, right? That's exactly what it's in. I personally would not drink more than a pint of grapefruit juice. In fact, I wouldn't even want a pint of grapefruit juice. That's exactly what this is. So if I were to drink multiples of these, I would not have a great, especially if right before I went to sleep, I might wake up fucking with upchuck in my mouth. That'd be disgusting. So yeah, this is not a good session beer whatsoever. But as a singular beer, I actually really enjoy it. So I'm actually going to go 8 and 8 on this one. It's it's a solid style for a hazy. It's definitely got the look of a hazy. It's got a better mouthfeel than this one too. It's more of a robust mouthfeel. Certainly, nobody would say it's a thick mouthfeel, but it's how many beers actually have a thick mouthfeel nowadays? I mean, maybe you get a good stout now and then that does, but most beers do not. But it's probably on the medium end of things, and it's really solid. Just with the caveat, I don't think I'd want more than one of them. So as a session beer, it's like a 0. But as it is on its own singular beer, it's an 8. It's good.
All right.
I mean, if I were to compare it to any West Coast IPA, it's like a 3, but because West Coast IPAs are just so much better. But for a hazy, it's not bad. Fuck you, Dan.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Hi.
All right.
Thank you too, Greg.
Yeah, you can feel the love in the room. So yeah, the hat. This is the hat.
Oh shit! But you got it back.
I still have it.
Yeah, that's the important thing.
It's a leather hat my folks brought back over 30 years ago from Jamaica that was stolen from me on the bus, and I got into a fight because the guy stole it from me.
Well, but the important thing is you won that fight and got it back.
I won that fight. Did 10 hours community service polishing fire trucks, but anyway, different story. Let's keep rolling along here. I don't have a record, so okay. So let's
spits around his truck.
I know. I want to polish my fire truck when this show is done.
Jesus fuck.
Oh my God! It's Red Lady Lee.
Oh shit, right. Red Lee.
Oh, now she disappeared again.
Okay, so my beer. the Cryo Fresh Hop Simcoe IPA from Long Bay. Juicy. Got a very light taste to it. Light passion fruit, stone fruit, apricot. Not peachy, just a little bit of apricot in there. It's very pithy. Got a slight, almost like a slight hint of, I want to say cotton candy kind of. When I say cotton candy is in the flavor, a lot of people jump to, oh, that's like a brewing fault. I feel like the cotton candy flavor is there, but it's not like candy sweet. It's more like that little fruitiness, like Kool-Aid kind of like taste that you get, like the berry taste that you get at a cotton candy is in this. It's not a very sweet beer at all. There's almost like no sweetness to this. It's got a slight hint of that, like having Simcoe in it. It's got that slight hint of that Simcoe cat penis, like penis. I just said cat penis.
You just said cat penis. Wow. Okay. Have some more beer there, Nick.
But like you get that slight astringency from like a hint of cat pee, like you would get out of a Simcoe hop. That's a normal thing, apparently, out of that hop. But it's not putting it off. A little hint of pine. This thing has an extraordinarily mellow, soft mouthfeel. Like this is like not quite satiny smooth, but it's very pillowy smooth. I had one of these in, like I said, I had one of these in December. Greg's taken off because I mentioned cat penis. As I mentioned, I had one of these in December, and I had a couple more recently. And I feel like there was a whole lot more sweetness, a whole lot more hop flavor in it a month ago than there is now. I love the mouthfeel on this thing, but I feel like the hops faded on this thing really quick. Like this is less than 2 months old, and when I had it fresher, it was tasty. It's still tasty now, but I can definitely tell it's faded. So I don't know. I'm gonna give it, for style and overall, I'm gonna give it a 7.5. Just because that flavor is really faded off on this thing. So, but I do like it. I think after this can, I don't think I particularly want to go get one of these again, because this is like, I think over $5 for a can. I basically bought it for tonight.
My God, this is over $5. This is over. You know what? I'm living in the wrong goddamn province, because my cans were $6 plus
what?
Plus tax.
Holy shit! You guys are getting ripped off, but that's
also
Alberta for you, because you got specialties.
I mean, luckily for Dan, the absolute worst thing about Alberta is the beer prices.
Yeah. You get the best beer selection. Yeah, $5.49 a can. I won't be in the hurry to buy more of these, but I did enjoy the cans I had. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. So, before I get into that, which one you'd rather have had, let's read the comments that are here. And we actually got a shit ton of comments now.
You just made sure you had something to read there, Nick.
Yeah, I see that. Thanks, Dan.
No problem.
And of course, Lee Russell adds the manager question: is this thing still on? What's next week's beer? Is it going to be a real style, not hazy bull poop? Oh yeah, and Torgo, aka Rob, says he's drinking a cream soda Coke, which we already discussed.
There we
Thanks,
go.
Lee Russell. We need your leadership. The right to ship. The king must return if we're lucky. Basic, doing well, needs to work a bit hard. Spoken like a teacher. I think he's talking about something lately said.
Yep.
He said it,
he said it
twice.
At that point in time.
Yeah, he redacted one of them on YouTube, but you still have both.
What did he do? Did he make a spelling mistake like a teacher?
I have no clue, but
It's when I was evaluating the beer.
Yep.
yeah, no, he was talking about her beer.
Oh, he said work a bit hard, work a bit harder. Yeah.
There you go.
All right, so better than just saying this beer is dumb and should be held back. Sped beers, right? Greg showing each week more cat eating each time would be funny. Agnes would have to have a part in that. Now I envision that. Thanks, Lee. You're quite welcome. Happy to help always. Don't hesitate to ask for real. I'll do it. Just let me know what come on. He's going to come on BA101 next week. Noted and will. Okay, so he likes my leathery daddy hat, which is the
Jamaican
hat that got stolen from me in junior high.
Jamaican me horny.
And Jamaican me crazy. Okay, 99% of beers these days are a bit thin. We're all Paul now. You're
I mean, he's not
honestly.
wrong. He's not wrong.
Yeah, we do have Paul to thank for that. Lee popped into a Dario Argento fountain. Yeah, Lee suddenly jumped into Suspiria. Or Inferno. Thought it was close to a fight scene somewhere.
Because it went all red.
Nick looks like he's late for an S&M party. I get the assless chaps in the leather vest and the whip and my junk hanging out. All right, he's harassed Eric Von Zipper. All right, I'm gonna take this shit off.
the thing. Well, one thing you can say about Nick is Nick does not lie. Nick is a very honest person, so I believe he has assless chaps and his junk.
I don't have assless chaps.
Yeah, they're called biking shorts.
They're called bike shorts.
They're
No, there's definitely ass in those things. There's extra ass in those things.
Well, listen, any pants can be assless if you just have scissors.
That's a new chat name. That's a new chat name. Any chaps can be assless. All right, I got a mark on my forehead from that hat. Wow,
Jesus,
that hat's too small, but I don't want to get rid of it.
That hat is bullying you now. Fuck.
Jeez. All right. Well, I mean, I rarely ever wore it because after that fight, I didn't wear it again. So that's kind of why it's still here. It's funny, like when my brother got one, and my brother got a hat too, and my parents brought back one for themselves. But it's almost kind of racist because it's got these fake dreadlocks hanging off the back of it.
Oh, old white people doing something racist.
Old white people wearing, yeah, you're right. Well, okay, it's one of those things that wouldn't fly now, kind of thing. Anyway,
No,
all right.
back then. I remember those hats.
Back then.
I have a Captain Jack Sparrow hat with dreadlocks, but he was white, so I guess it's okay.
Right. All right, so let's go over to Dan. Of all the beers you heard here tonight, which one would you like to have tried?
Oh my goodness. Now this is a tough choice because I kind of sort of listened to everybody and I should have taken notes.
We all give you disappointment.
Well, hang on now. I guess
true.
yes, because I had the highest score out of everybody for all my stuff. But I mean, that doesn't mean
it all depends on how much we were impressed. Like, were we listening to you?
It's a hazy night. You should expect disappointment.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been around us long enough to expect disappointment.
That's why Lee's not here. He's disappointed in the fact that we actually did Hazy's. Anyway, that being said, and yes, I thought the worst thing about Alberta, you missed that one comment, was sharing it with Jamie.
Oh, wow.
There was that. So, of all the beers I heard here today, which one would I like to try the most? I kind of actually liked one of Greg's. And I'm thinking the one that, now the one that had the grapefruit in it. At the same point in time, I kind of want more of a tropical flavor.
What the fuck? You just hate me?
No, I'm getting to everybody. Oh my god. Oh, fucking pissed off the women. I gotta go. Sorry, guys.
Dan, you probably just have a pissed off woman upstairs too, so you may as well just stay.
No, she knows I'm working. Oh, wait.
Working?
Dan,
pulling a Scott Myers and working from home?
Dan, close the ticket. Close the ticket.
Right, there we go. It's the partners that are asking.
Do we have to turn Dan off and back on?
Yeah. Honestly, there's a lot there that when it comes to hazy IPAs, I like mouthfeel. I like a nice solid mouthfeel. I like a good juicy note. I like it where it's not feeling like the old style, really bitter IPAs, as I say this with a 4-pack of Fat Tugs in my fridge.
That sounds like you got corpse penises.
Yeah, at least it wasn't the little. At least it wasn't the little tugs that they brought out. Anyways,
Oh, going back to the Epstein's Island again.
Jesus Christ.
Honestly,
That boat took a wrong
Jeez.
turn.
Oh, we lost a viewer.
it was probably
What
Lee.
is it about mentioning Epstein's Island that just turns people off? Like,
Really?
Hazy's are, yeah. Anyways,
Wow.
it's a hard choice tonight. Like you guys all brought something different to the table. And for someone that really likes hazies, I also like the higher ABVs and stuff. But you know what, Greg? I have to go with the one that has the beautiful pink labeling and everything else like that, because I would actually pick that up and try it. Neon tree, like that labeling right there.
it does have a listen.
Neon trees or
the neon
listen,
trees.
It stood out on the shelf today because I was just looking. So I'll tell you guys, I was actually going to do the Bone Shaker Hazy, which I had for last week, and then we didn't have enough people last week, so we did a hangout, and I ended up drinking the Bone Shaker Hazy. Spoilers, it's pretty shit, so I wouldn't buy it. So I was just going to buy that, and then I saw this guy on the shelf, and I was like, okay, this is cool. But you know, then I saw this one. I'm like, okay, well, here's two of them, so you can pick between them.
So that
yes.
other one kind of reminds me of Last Best here in Alberta, because they kind of use the same style of labeling. And I haven't been I didn't gravitate to that, but I would gravitate more to that the one that the other one that you had. Even though it's a grapefruit one, I probably would have tried it just on the label alone.
Great. Oh, you know what? Let's cuvee this shit.
That's on me.
Don't worry, there's no chalet sauce to be had.
Thank God.
If you give him attention, he just takes it.
I know he does. And unfortunately, I had to give it to him because that labeling right there actually caught me. The labeling was really good.
You should see me at a sex club.
Because I would have picked that one up. So.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, mixing these two beers together actually makes for a nice combo. So I would recommend mixing these two beers together. There you go.
Okay. So yeah, Greg, you got my vote. Damn it.
For the trees, for the happy trees.
For the
happy trees. Shiny happy trees.
Sorry, Lady Lee. I am sorry.
Well, good.
All right. So that's gonna make it.
It would have been worse if he picked this one because I feel this one is very, very similar to yours, and then it would have been him just showing favoritism because he likes me more than you. But no, he actually picked a different beer.
Which is funny because I'm actually voting for Dan.
Wow!
Oh.
Betrayal.
I feel very betrayed. I'm sorry.
Wow.
His beer sounded the most exciting out of the bunch, while other people had like different flavors that sound interesting. No one was really like, this is fucking awesome. And Dan was like, this is fucking awesome. And the mouthfeel. I had like a good mouthfeel, and mine did not have a good mouthfeel. So Dan gets my vote.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's thank you, Lily. Let's move over to Greggy.
Well, when you're at a sex club and somebody randomly grabs your wiener and starts massaging it, you gotta reach back out and massage their genitals and give them an equal massage because you know that it's equal opportunity. Now, I've never been to a bathhouse, but I imagine it's the same thing. You grab my cock, I grab your cock. Dan, I'm grabbing your cock and voting for you.
Wow.
Thank you. Why, thank you. I don't know. I think I'm honored and also aroused.
Hey, listen, you jerked me off. I got to return the favor. So
all right, fair enough.
I mean, it's a triple IPA. What'd you think I was going to vote for? So.
Yeah, exactly. No. I came in this thinking, oh yeah, well, you know what? I'm not going to win it because Chris is in here. But I'm like, wait, triple IPA? I mean, if going through them, I mean, Lady Lee sounds very similar to this one. This is my lesser favorite beer, so likely she wasn't going to get my vote. And I like Nick's can art, but Nick wasn't too enthusiastic about his beer. I really like the can art of Nick's. If I were to go for can art, Nick wins by a country mile. But but yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like that exciting of a beer otherwise. Which is too bad because RoboHop is actually a very good beer. Although I will say the regular RoboHop is far superior to the New England RoboHop. So fuck you, Hazy boys. Anyway, I think I can actually still get RoboHop.
The theme of tonight's Hazy episode is fuck Hazies. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a theme. But anyways, yes, yes. Dan is lathered up and ready to go, and gonna dirty his keyboard again. That's okay. He can get more free ones from work.
I've put some plastic covering on it just because.
Ah, smart man. Just throw a garbage bag on it so you can just wrap up at the end of the night.
I already know where all the keys are, anyways.
PENIS.
IS cat penis.
Happiness.
right. Happiness. So Greg voted for Dan. All right, so let's put me. Thank you, Greg. If I can find my mess again. Okay, I could go into a long explanation of what I think should win in this beer and really draw this thing out. Make this episode like 15 minutes longer than it needs to be by explaining everything. But Dan brought a gun to a knife fight tonight. So Dan, which means Dan's the winner. The beer, like the two beers, like the one that Greg had from To that actually sounded interesting, and until you described it, it sounded like kind of basic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe
I was
3
curious
months ago,
about.
maybe 3 months ago would have been interesting, but
I in the town neon, like once you said it was a little on the acidic side, like grapefruit sounded interesting. When you said it was acidic, I'm like, oh, kind
no,
of.
it's acidic. It's acidic as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, again, if you can session grapefruit juice, then you can session this beer. I personally can't session grapefruit juice. So.
I cannot.
Yeah.
I love it, but I cannot.
But anyway, yeah, Dan, you win. You brought a gun to a knife fight tonight, I think.
Again. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to do that.
I'm sorry for being such a fucking winner. I don't mean. I'm sorry I win all the time. We're so great. Gonna make BYOBA101 great again.
I just grabbed what I was out of the fridge, so.
I mean, you still brought something, okay?
It's the only thing I could bring.
I mean, to be fair, she was making sure a beer doesn't get wasted, so she gets the I saved a beer award.
I mean, she's true. You know she's the conversationist award of this movie.
You know what? You guys all voted for me, and I voted for Greg. Sorry.
Wow.
Consolation prize on that one. Anyways,
you're trying to get Lady Lee points.
I got in shit by Lady Lee. Okay, so I felt the pain.
Had you voted for his other beer, I would have been like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Yeah,
but
no.
So it's fine.
I was going to say that was a consolation. They wasn't just like you two have like the same beer, but I'm going for Greg because I like Greg better.
I was like, "What did I do to you?"
Greg's got the same hairstyle as me, and
oh, it's because I have hair, right?
Yeah, that's it.
I mean. That's a legitimate gripe. Is Dan, especially being into the death metal and all that stuff. He wants hair so he can headbang, but he can't do it now.
Nope.
Like Dan has to put on a wig just so he can headbang to music.
February 20th, I have to put on a wig just so I can go to a Megadeth show. So
there you go. He's going to a Megadeth show. He's an angry person. He doesn't just want death. He wants Megadeth.
So Nick, the question's been asked.
Next week's beer.
What is next week's beer? Well, we're pretty much all in agreement that we're going to do this next week. Wrexham Lager.
There you go.
Which is an actual BA1 for the year. Didn't we? Yeah, we did the rosé from 16 Kronenberg.
We did. So that was
our second. Yeah, this is our second.
So small. Oh, it looks
we're on track to do at least one real BA101 a month.
Yeah.
Which is mainly because of slim pickings.
And best part is I have the beer already, so I don't have to go and get it.
Yep, I have the beer already. Lee has to go buy the beer.
There you go.
Dan's got the beer sitting.
I got a small can.
You're explaining though, like the brewery that made it is different.
Yeah, because where's yours from? Because you got the
mine says Central City on it.
Oh, so yours is Central City. Okay.
Need to depart because I need to get ready for work tomorrow morning.
Oh shit!
All right.
It is getting late.
All right.
Cheers, lady motherfucker.
So I'll read the final comments while Lady Lee takes off. Good night, Lady Lee.
Good night, friends.
Mine is also Central City in Surrey, BC. Hey, didn't they just have a school shooting there?
No, that was Northern Alberta or Northern BC. Same difference.
That's all the same to me.
So Lee says that the worst thing about Alberta was sharing it with Jamie. Hazies are hard to get behind and feel about them and the people who drink them. Yeah, okay. Stop being so truthful. this is just in from Nick's Analytics. His subscriptions are down. That's because the entire craft beer movement is dying. Tonight's episode should be named Dan's House of Manual Pleasure. Okay. Lately, in my defense, I didn't even try. Dan can grow a gross skullet. Yeah, you get like the mullet hair in the back with the anyway.
With a bald front, he's not wrong.
We're gonna take this thing offline. I want to thank especially Rod J for joining. Hopefully you're still watching. We love you, dude. Hope you check us out again.
And if you stop watching us, fuck you, Rod J. Just kidding. I like you. Please, we need the viewers.
Yeah,
please stay.
we need the Rod J deal.
That'd be great.
Okay, and of course, Lady and Dan. Whatever.
Ignoring us and wear
Who else was in the chat? If Rob's probably no longer listening now that Lady Lee is taken off, but cheers, Rob. Have a safe drive home, and we will talk to you folks later.
Oh, will we? Are you sure about that?
Does anyone have a penis to show? Because
there we go.
There we go.
The Warren, guy.
There we go.
Warranty guy.
There we go. Penis warranty guy. I think that's the new name of the chat.
I'm going to put that up. There you go.
There we go.
Penis warranty guide. That is.
There you are.
That is chat worthy.
There you go. All right. Have a good night, folks.
Cheers, fuckers.